Do you know this new AI tool can create consistent images for your African folktale stories like this, or like this? In today's video, I'm going to introduce you to a new AI tool that I have found, and I know that will definitely help you create consistent images for your African folktale stories. It's so simple to use and also beginner friendly. If creating consistent images for your African folktale stories has been your challenge, why won't you join me in this video and let's do this together? We are going to learn how to generate consistent AI images for our African folktale stories with Meta AI. So get a glass of chilled water and let's do this together. First, go to your browser and type Meta AI. On the search result, choose the first option. But before you can start curating images, you first need to log in with your Facebook account. So you click on login with Facebook account and click on continue. If you do not have a Facebook account, then you need to create one. But if you already have a Facebook account, then you click on continue button, enter your username and your password, and you click on the login button to log in into your account. After a successful login, click on imagine. Then we go to the text box here and we'll start creating our prompt for our consistent images. Before we start asking the AI to create images for us, we need to first train the AI to understand the kind of images we want it to create for us in this particular chart. So we are going to give the first prompt to this AI, telling the AI the kind of images we want it to create in this particular chart for us. So with the consistent images in mind, we are going to give a prompt to this AI that we need consistent images in this chart. So I need you to create consistent images based on the prompt I provide. Make sure the face, age, height, and other features remain identical in all the images you generate in this chart. It is crucial that these characteristics stay the same in every picture. Should I go ahead and give you the prompt? Click on the send button and wait for the answer. Great, so we have the response from Meta AI said, yes, please go ahead and provide the prompt. I'll keep the characteristics consistent across all the images I generate. I'm ready when you are. So after the response, we are going to go in with our first prompt, and the first prompt is just a description of our character. So this is my main character, Adobe, a 24-year-old Kenyan girl with a curly hair adorned with silver beads. She wears a vibrant blue kanga with intricate bead work around her neck, wrist, and ankles. But in this chart, I will be making changes to the actions but maintain the detailed description of the character in the prompt. Do well to keep my images consistent throughout this chart. Click on send. So let's go in with our first prompt. Just the description, no action. So we have our first images ready. If you do not like the character or the appearance or the images that Meta has given you, you can go ahead and tell the AI change the facial appearance, or you should change the images before you go on with the next prompt. So remember, in my previous video we talked about how to generate prompt to create your AI images for your African folktale stories. If you haven't watched that, I'll be leaving the link in the description section. You can go and watch how to generate prompt for your African folktale stories or any other folktale stories. So we are going in with the second prompt. She is sitting at the market store. Surrounding her, other vendors display colorful vibrant fruits and spices. So you can see we have other descriptions here that I have highlighted. I have separated the action from the base prompt, and this is the base prompt that is in the black ink, and the blue ink is the action that is subject to change. Okay, so we're going to copy this and paste it and see what Meta is going to give us. Go ahead and click on the send button to see what are the images will look like the previous ones that we have. Great, we have the same prompt here. You can see the images are looking the same. We have the similarities in all the images. Look at the necklaces she's wearing and look at this one too. You can see from this necklace we also have the same necklace here but in different color. Okay, then the hairstyle is the same, the smiling on the face is also the same. So we're gonna go ahead, but if you think the images that Meta has given you is not matching the previous one, then you can go ahead and prompt the AI so that it can generate images that will look exactly like the previous one. So we are going to go ahead with our third prompt. So I'm going to paste my third prompt here. You can see we have changed change the action in this particular one. This time she's collecting firewood in a dense forest carrying a bundle on her back. So we click on the send button. So we have the same person here. You can see, you can tell she is the same person here. Look at the hairstyle, look at the dress, and look at her appearance. She's the same person, no doubt about that. Then we go ahead with our next prompt. Paste it here. She's leaning against a wall of a madhouse talking with her grandmother who is seated on a low bench. So let's go ahead and click on the send button. And you can tell, look at her here and look at her here. Look at the same person sitting here. You can tell she is the same person. I tried creating this also here, and you can tell there is no different from the previous images that we generated. So let's go ahead and create our next one. So we are going to try this one first, this one, to see what we're going to get. Alright, so this time she has packed her hair at the back, but you can see she is the same person. Look at her clothes, it hasn't changed. Look at her jewelries and all the things on her. You can see she's the same person. Just look at it, look at this one, and look at this. The similarities and everything is there. Anyone following your story will be able to follow these images as your main character in the story. I'm going to create another images of Adobe when she was younger than this, when she was around 10 years, and let's see the kind of images it's going to give us as this. So I have drafted a prompt here. This time she's Adobe 25-year-old Kenyan girl who was 10 years old, but I kept the rest of the details here. I didn't make any change again. The only change I added was just this, who was 10 years old. We're going to copy that and paste it. So we have Adobe here. I'm going to go with this one. You can see this is Adobe when she was 10 years old, and I think I'm okay with this image, so we can go ahead and keep that. Now let's try and generate Adobe when she is now 90 years or 80 years of age. So let's see, we have Adobe 25-year-old Kenyan girl who is now 90 years, and she is sitting on a wooden bench in front of a madhouse. Let's go back to Meta AI and paste that. Okay, so this is the same person. You can tell from these images, you can see she didn't really change. She has carried the same face to her 90s. You can tell. Do you know, after creating these images, you can also animate these images to make it more realistic and also make your video more attractive and also make the viewers get glued to your story to the end. Before we continue, if you want me to share all this prompt that I use in creating these AI images with you, go to the comment section and type my legacy studio, share this prompt with me, and I'm going to give you a link to this particular prompt so that you can copy it, modify it, and use it as your own. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe to the channel and support the channel. Hit the like button if you like this video, and also share the video with people that really need this video. So we are going to animate one of these images. Click on the animate button here and wait for the AI to do its magic for us. So we just wait for some few seconds and our animation will be ready. You can see what is going on. You can just click on the three dots and download if you like it, but if you don't like it, then you can go ahead and create another one for the AI to generate for you to animate. So if you want to animate all these images, you can just go ahead, click on the animate button, and it's going to animate your images for you whilst you still have your images that you can use to create your story. So we have both the animation and the pictures. Okay, so we can use the arrow to navigate through that. And let's also animate this one and see. So it doesn't take so much time generating images. That's one thing I like about the Meta AI. Creating an image with Meta AI is so fast that you can really enjoy. So you can actually animate all the images that you generate here. There's no limitation to that. This AI tool is free, and you can tell the quality of images that it's creating for you. Since it's free and there's no limitation, grab it and start creating images with it for your African folktale stories. Not African folktale stories alone, but you can use it to generate other images for your your other folktale stories or other stories. So now you can go ahead and download your images. So you click on this dot back. If you want to first view your images, you can go on the preview. You can just tap on the image and preview it. Click on this three dots button here, or click on the download button here. So the three dots have download button here. We also have a download button here that you can click. Just click on it like this and download onto your drive. You can also click download button from here to still save onto your drive. So these are some of the consistent AI images I generated using a Meta AI. I applied the same prompt strategies we have discussed in this video. This is Sandra at age 10, and also this is Sandra at age 28, and the same Sandra at age 70. You can actually tell the consistency and similarity running throughout the entire AI images I generated using the Meta AI. So Legacy Nation, this is another way to create consistent AI images for your African folktale videos or any other folktale stories that you intended to do. Always remember to name your chat so that you can always come back to continue generating the same consistent images to continue with the next episode of your stories. If you have found value in this video, subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and also watch the next video that will be popping up after watching this video from this channel. Watch out for more videos on this channel. See you in the next video. Bye.